How would you like to stay in a room with a view like this?
Or this.
Or this?
Or this.
So today we're gonna show you our favorite place to stay in Tuk Tuk, Samosir Island, Lake Toba.
That's right, keep watching because today we're at Reggae Guest House and we're going to take you on room tours of all the rooms from the most budget-friendly, coolest rooms to the deluxe suite.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you the gardens and the views and talk about all the things you can do at this awesome place.
Yes, that's right. So without further ado, let's start here. Alright, so let's start from our favorite one. So I like this one, the Batak style, yeah?
Yep. This is the Batak house. In fact, it's 150 years old, passed down through the family from the people that own this. Old Batak house that's been converted into accommodation.
Yes.
So cool. So here we have it. We're inside an old Batak house. This is triple room, so 3 people can stay here.
So why this is becoming my favorite one is, first it's like well designed. I love design of Batak style. And then bathroom and toilet. Alright, so like every room here, they have our own bathroom, and Western toilet. And every room they have a hot water, and then which is extra plus for me.
Yeah. Okay, so not every room is like that. This is why it's so unique. Here's the little door onto the deck. So if you're a tall person, it might not be the best room for you.
Exactly.
But Batak houses have tiny doors because when you enter, you bow your head and it's showing respect to the family.
Yes. Yes.
And we go out here, out the tiny door. Wow. And you get these views.
Now we're gonna show you the room that we live for a couple of months actually. Yeah. This one, this more private actually. Yeah. And still with a lake view lake.
This room is really nice because if you want a little bit of privacy, all the other rooms are kind of next to each other down the bottom there.
Yes.
And so it's fine. I mean, you get to mix and mingle with other people.
Yes.
But if you want to be a little bit separate from them, this room is perfect.
Yes. So this is the double bed, yeah? And then it's such a big bed. I love it. And then we're really comfortable to stay here.
Yes. One of my favourite things about this room is because of all the wood lining the walls, it feels like you're in a log cabin on the lake, which you literally are.
Yes.
And it's so cozy, especially when it's raining at night time.
Yes.
Really cool. And then at the bathroom.
And the bathroom is lovely, clean, and so nice.
So hot water shower here, or cold if you choose, but you might be wondering why there's a bucket here as well. A lot of local people are used to showering from a bucket, and that's how we shower at home. It's just easier. So if you prefer to fill up your bucket with water and dump it over your head with this little thingy, that's how they do it.
We call that gayung. Yeah?
Gayung.
And still flush toilet. It changed my life. Having flush toilet. Alright, so after the double bedroom, so we're gonna go under the Batak house style again.
And this is actually a long time before I met Agung. I came and stayed here as a solo traveller, and this room that we're about to look at is one where I stayed by myself. Right, this room actually has a little cool bit of street style. If you come on in, it has graffiti on the walls.
Oh, yeah.
And I never bothered to ask about this until we were talking to Auntie yesterday. This says Onko, and I said, what does that mean? And she said her brother died many years ago, and they had a guest from Finland staying here, and in honour of him, they spray painted his name on the wall, which is a really nice memorial for her brother and part of the family.
Okay, so this is a twin room actually, but if you wanna like make it closer, you can just move the bed, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
And then you got a little table over here and mirror over there, and you have 2 chairs in the front actually. Yeah?
Yes. And this shelf here, I used to put all my stuff on this shelf if I need extra storage.
Yes. And again, bathroom. Let's have a look what the bathroom looks like. And again, they have a shower, hot shower here, and Western toilet, and then sink, whatever it is. Alright, so after you guys seeing this room, we're gonna see the next door. To be honest, I never stay here before. I mean, I never to stay in this room actually. Yeah?
Our friends have though.
Yes, our friends here, but I don't know. I don't.
This is the double room.
So this is the double room, is it?
Right, so this is a block of 4 rooms in this building. 3 of them are double rooms and 1 of them is a twin room.
Yeah.
These are really comfortable rooms as well. They're the lowest price along with the twin room we showed you over there.
Yes, yes.
Comfy beds. They look like a wood cabin
I
again.
know. Yep.
Super. And look, terrible view from out the window.
Anyway. And let's show them the bathroom again, Charlie.
Okay.
The bathroom. Look.
Western toilet, shower,
And sink, rubbish bin.
water.
Just for a reminder, you can't drink water from a tap in, I think, in all around Indonesia.
Yeah. This water in particular comes from the lake, so it's fine for washing in,
Yes.
washing your hands, but wouldn't drink it. You need to get bottled water
Yes.
from up there. Or they also do refill. If you don't want to use plastic bottle, and you have a bottle, they will give you cheaper refills up in the restaurant.
Yes.
We just saw the downstairs double room, so let's check out the upstairs double room.
Okay, now we're gonna show you the newest and fanciest room, deluxe. And
This set of rooms was built in about 2019, was finished in 2019, and so hardly used before the pandemic, so they're all virtually brand new,
yeah,
and they're so nice.
I know.
So these are the most expensive they have here, but so worth the price. So we start with the family suite.
Family
So
suite.
2 family suites.
Yes.
Let's go have a look.
Wow, Jesus Christ. Alright, so there is 2 bedroom, and then here and
This one's nice, big,
yeah, and over there.
first bedroom. You walk through, little bathroom in between.
Whew, I could sleep here.
With the view,
Another city views. Wow,
city view.
city views. The first room is large, big, comfortable bed. Yes, look at this.
The table. in
So
the
with the
corner.
table on the corner, and then right there is another room, yeah.
Yeah, second room, even bigger, and it comes with lamari, which is a cupboard, store all your stuff. Nice big cupboard,
Yeah.
and
Again, nice. This, my gosh, this is so comfortable.
so huge.
And then they have a thick, how do you say this?
Big thick duvet.
Duvet, yes. So now let's talk about the bathroom. How the bathroom looks like, Italia.
Alright, there's one bedroom, one bathroom in between the 2 rooms,
Yes.
and huge bench area.
It is.
Beautiful western toilet with a flush thing. And there will be toilet paper, of course, before you
Yes.
arrive in all the rooms.
Yes.
And a hot water shower with a rain option
Yes.
or a normal option.
Wow.
So
I
big.
could get mattress and sleep here. No,
Could it?
I
It could
would,
be an extra bedroom.
oh no way, no, I wouldn't do
And
that.
it's got really good acoustics if you want
I
to sing in
know.
the shower.
Yes.
You may have noticed that in all the rooms we've shown you, there's no air conditioning and there's no fan.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is you don't need them here. Lake Toba is high altitude, nice big lake to keep things cool, and in the night time it's actually really cool, sometimes cold enough to need a blanket. So air conditioning isn't needed, fans aren't needed. It gets warm during the day, but the rooms are nice and cool, and most of the accommodations here in Lake Toba do not have air conditioning at all.
Now, so let's go to around the corner downstairs to the next room, Italia.
Yep. So there's 2 family suites, and underneath 2 more fancy rooms.
Yes. Okay, so this is the room underneath that we just saw you before, and then this is the deluxe room.
So it's just like the front room upstairs. The difference is upstairs was a suite, right? 2 rooms.
Yes,
So this is just
yes.
a single room, but big.
Yes. Big.
So it's just the same as the room upstairs. We'll just prove it to you.
Yeah.
Come and look at. Oh, nice place for your clothes, just like upstairs.
And then again, it's same size. I think the bathroom so huge, big one. This is the biggest I think, and so fancy, Italy.
They've got this kind of shower, which is called, I think it's called a rain shower, 'cause it's like it's
Yes.
coming right under here,
Yes.
but also a normal kind of shower.
Yes, yes, yes.
And this one does not have the bucket shower option,
No.
but you have 2 to make up for it.
Yes, yes, yes,
A really nice big
yes.
sink.
Soft light, and then there is thing to hanging yourself. I mean, the towel.
So So this room is about half the price of the one upstairs because the one upstairs is obviously double rooms.
Yes.
But to check the exact price,
check on booking.com. The link in our description. Okay.
Let's start at the beginning, at the entrance to Rego Guest House. Of course it's located on the central Tuk Tuk Road, on Tuk Tuk Peninsula. This is the place to go. Okay, so when you arrive, you come in here. This is the check-in area, reception area, food order area.
Yes.
And this is the common hangout area. And this, handsome Mr. Nelson, he is your host when you arrive here. He'll handle all your bookings and make sure you're taken care of. Yeah. Yes?
Sure. Batak. Batak man.
Yes, original. And then communal hangout area over here. This is a highlight. If you're really lucky at night time, you might get some of the local musicians coming and playing guitar, and Auntie sometimes plays the drums. All right, and then one of the best parts of this whole place, of course, yet again, the views.
Yes, the view.
So you hang out here with a bintang or some food. There is Wi-Fi in the restaurant. It doesn't reach to all the rooms. Yeah?
At the moment.
At the moment, it doesn't reach to all the rooms, but it's really good Wi-Fi here, very fast, very reliable. And one important thing to mention is there is stairs leading to all the rooms. So you can't get to any of the rooms without going downstairs. So if you have mobility issues, this probably is going to be a bit difficult for you to stay here, but for everyone else, it's fine, and it actually keeps you quite fit.
Okay, we already finished to show you all the beautiful place here. I mean the beautiful room and restaurant. So we really recommend you to stay here if you come to Lake Toba.
Yes. And just saying, we're not being paid anything to make this video. This is 100% our personal recommendation because we've stayed here so many times over the last 10 years.
Yes.
If you want to know more about the Lake Toba area and Tuk Tuk, what it looks like and things to do, check out the video up here and all our other Lake Toba vlogs we have. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah. See you guys.